welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is of course Sinotando, but you guys can call me Tando M. And today I'm coming with another video. Before we get into it, please don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends to come and be my subbies. You know what I mean? Like, share, and comment down below. So I'm not gonna make a long intro and all of that. I'm just gonna jump right into it. So guys, I'm sure you already know what's up by the title of the video. Today I decided to come here and introduce my mental illness. I'm not sure if I've already if I've already mentioned that I deal with mental illness on a daily basis. But yeah, so what a perfect day for me to shoot this video, because right now I'm on the down low. I'm feeling the most like I'm not well. I'm not okay. It's Xhosa ndiyagowa. That's English though, but it's Xhosa though. I don't know, guys. I'm on the go land right now, and I have this baby with me, with all those beautiful things that I decide to write whenever I feel the way that I feel right now. So yeah, I would like to take you guys through step by step of my mental journey, but honestly this video will take 5 hours. It's a very long journey, and what the fuck, and guys, I'm at work and some stuff are crawling on me. So like my whole mental story, my whole mental journey, where it starts from and where it will take like an entire year, 5 hours, 10 hours, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. So when I realized that I had depression, I was still a child, a teenager. That was after my mother passed away. I'm not going to get into much details about my parents, my family, but I'm going to mention that as a new roots, the depression there, it's my parents, my mom and my dad. They were never there when I grew up. My mom was never there, my dad was never there. At some time after I was born, they divorced. I don't know why, I don't know what happened. I was still a baby. And then Mom was for some couple of years before she left for Joburg, and then she never came back. She came back while I was doing grade 7, I think, I'm not sure. And then she passed away 2009. And when she passed away 2009, before she passed away, I went to live with my dad. And then my dad was good. He was good for like few months. And then after my mother passed away, my dad's behavior like changed from this best friend of mine to a monster that I don't even know. Started being abusive physically and emotionally and mentally as well. So I ran away from home, and my first suicide attempt was when I was doing grade 9, which was 2009, after my mother passed away. I even remember the year. That was my first suicide attempt, and after that I promised my grandma that I will never ever do it again. But at that point in time, or that point in my life, it was never confirmed by doctors that I'm actually depressed, I have anxiety, I have whatever. But it was just when my grandmother told me or talked to me about it, she just told me that you are sad, things are not going well in your life, we've been here before, you know, we will get through it. You just said it's just a stage in your life, it's a phase in your life that you need to go through. But she never really explained to me. I'm not sure if she was aware what depression was or what depression is, but she never really explained to me word from word. So I didn't really know what was happening, but I knew that I was sad, I was hurting, and like my emotions are like all over the place. And I'm a black sheep. I'm not scared to say that anymore, and I'm not ashamed to say that anymore. I'm a black sheep because I'm different, not because I'm gay. People always think that I'm saying I'm a black sheep because I'm different because I'm gay. No, I'm not. I have a total different personality from all my siblings. Like, a personality as siblings is you can actually connect. Like, you can connect my brother's personality to my sister's personality and they match, and my other siblings, like, it can be one thing, but when I come into the space, I clash with all of them. That's how different I am from them. And we never really get along because of the person that clashes, and no one really takes time to understand me as a person. But we are different. I love my siblings, and I believe that they love me in their own way, and it's okay. And then fast forward, we're gonna fast forward, guys. We have to fast forward because if I get into detail by detail, there's gonna be a long ass video and y'all not gonna wanna watch it. So fast forward, last year, 2018, that's when everything like tried to show their ugly faces to my life. I was operated. I had a ruptured appendix, right? So I was operated, and then after I was operated, I felt like a burden to the person that was taking care of me, and then none of my family members were there for me in any kind of way. I had to be the one who called them and tell them that I was in hospital, like each and every one of them. I didn't call one and one call all of them. No, it didn't work like that. I was the one who called the big brother, big sister, the other brother, the other sister. Like, I was the one who was doing the telling of the sickness, of me being hospitalized, of me being sliced into half. I'm not sure if that's the way, but yeah, that wasn't what I expected from my family. And yeah, I didn't expect that from them, but I wasn't surprised either. I wasn't, being honest, I wasn't surprised either. And then I called my dad as well. Me and my dad, we had an agreement that in December I'm going home because there's a ritual that I didn't do. They didn't do for me. So now, because I'm not, guys, I don't believe in those things, but I'm scared of the unknown. So I told myself that I'd rather do this thing while this nigga is still alive, you know. So I made plans with him. But now I was operated, and I was operated in a private hospital. I had some bills that I had to pay, even though medical aid pay a lot of shit. But I still need to take care of myself, you know. So I can't just go home after I'm operated, because my operation was like sometime in October, September, I don't remember. So I'm like, I can't go home. I'm sorry. So I called my dad, told my dad, Mamela, I was operated, so I can't come home. Oh, so telling him, I just told you I was operated. What the F was wrong with you, man? What the F is wrong with you? I was so frustrated, and I'm like, you know what? Leave me alone. I don't like you, don't like me, it's fine. It's okay. Fine. That's when I've already mentioned, like, my depression, it started hitting in 2018 after I was operated, because I felt like I was a burden. The recovery was fucked up. My operation got infected because I was working hard. I was tired of staying at home and not doing anything for myself. I need to wait for someone to do things for me. I pushed myself, and I pushed myself too hard, to an extent that my operation was open, and then I didn't go to the hospital at that moment when my operation like had a cut and yafuleka. I waited, while I was waiting, infected operation, one. So I had to go back to the doctor, and another procedure had to take place, but luckily it was nothing hectic. One, it was something smaller, and they were able to do it. Fine. Fast forward last year, guys, 2018. I was already attempting. I remember I almost jumped off a window because we were living a double stories type of situation, and the room to be Pezolo, so things were like getting too much. So I almost jumped, but I didn't. And I have so many cuts here. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna see the cuts. Okay, what's happening? Because I don't have a tripod with me, so I'm trying to make things work here. So, fast forward 2019, after all the cuttings and being in and out of hospital, trying to poison myself, and yeah. So, 2019, which was last year, this other day, again, I'm not going to get into details about what happened, but something happened and it triggered something in me. So I went to the doctor because I had flu, guys. I had no intention of overdosing. I had no intentions of suicide. I had no intentions of anything like that. So I went to the doctor. The doctor gave me a flu pack. And there were a lot of pills on the flu pack, medication, like there were a lot of things. And then I got to work. When I got to work, guys, everyone at work knows that I talk a lot. Do you know normal? Like I have this thing. I yell all the time. And that's how I distract myself from the real world, from my real world, by talking and talking and talking. Work is my escape. Being honest, I love being at work. I'd rather be at work than being at home. That's why I always work overtime, put so much effort in my work, because this is the place that I rather be than being at home, thinking and being in bed, trying to sleep, knowing that I can't fall asleep. So I wasn't talking the whole day on that day because my flu was that bad, guys. When I'm sick, doesn't matter. If flu, I can end up in the ER. That's how bad my health is. J health here. It's very bad. So I was just in my own zone. Took the normal dosage that I was given by the doctor. Why do I feel like I'm dark? Try to get some yellow bonish. Anyway, so I took the normal dosage and then the and at the point, or at this point, and I was busy thinking because I couldn't fall asleep. It is getting so uncomfortable. If uncomfortable, I can't do bakery kind of playback. I'm sure you already know by now. I told myself that I shouldn't because I'm baking because I can't sleep on the uncomfortable. I bake butongo. Ewa behli nje life ngihamba uthongo but kodwa behli impela ke ngicuma ukubheka. But anyway, so when I was on my own zone, I was busy thinking. My head was in the battle with my heart, and they both came to a conclusion, Jesus Silungu. Fire. So they both came to a conclusion, Mama Mela, we are done with life. Like, we are tired. And I didn't say no to that. So, yonke la flu pack that was given by the doctor, they said, took the medication, took the cough syrups, everything. So I took everything that was past 8. So I'm like, fine, I took everything and I put on the skenyam, la shala, 8:30, I was high. Guys, I don't like weed, ne? I hate weed. But that high was an awesome high. I was like, ooh, in my own zone. Like I was high, guys, and I love that high, and I'm like, okay, this is happening. I can't wait, you know, I'm gonna meet Jesus if I don't go to hell. But 9:30, my stomach started tearing up. Literally, I could feel and it was so painful. But I still have that thing in me about Mamela. We are doing this today. We are dying. We are leaving this earth. So I'm like, I'm not gonna tell anyone let me just suck it up. Pain, that's what I want. The pain so that I can just fuck off. So fine, ndahlala between 10, 10:30. That time we were gonna go home at 11. That's what I 11. 10:30, I'm like, I can't take it anymore. Like, my chest was closing. I can't breathe. It's just something, it's like satiration up and oh my god. So I can't breathe now and I have to tell someone because like they're suffocator. So I told one of my colleagues, Shane, Mamela, something is happening. I think I need to go to hospital. Like, okay, sure. Do you want me to take you with my car? I'm like, nope. The hospital is just like down the road, like few seconds away, so we can walk. And at this time, I already, like in my mind, Mamela, I'm dying on my way to the hospital. It's fine. So if he take me with his car, I am gonna be saved, and I don't want to be saved. I still want to die. So we walked to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, gave them my documents, and they all thought I had an asthma attack. Asthma. Kala says asthma. I don't know what's the correct word, what's the correct pronunciation, but asthma attack. Like, nope, I'm not. And at this point, I'm like, guys, you need to give me a colored or a white doctor, because I'm not about to tell this person what I do to myself only to be judged. I already feel shit about this, and right now I feel like I'm really gonna die and I regret the decision that I took. So now I wanna be saved. I feel like I wanna be saved, but still this thing in me don't wanna be saved. But I think I want to be saved, and I'm not about to explain what I took to a black person, because Ababan, I know they're Nazi. Like, it's not an insult, and I hate because they're very judgmental. I'd rather be assisted by an African person, not from South Africa, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Congo. Those people, I allow them to assist me, not Umxhosa, not Umzulu. Anyway, I got a nurse. It was a colored nurse, but lo ungibleyo ngumxhosa intwana wena wandaba uchaye iboxer usakwazi nophefumula. Bitch, I'm in hospital. Obviously I'm not doing well, but I don't wanna, I'm not about to fight with this person while I'm about to make an exit on Mother Earth. So it's fine, let me just leave her. So it's fine. This colored nurse didn't say anything. She just kept quiet. And then the colored nurse told me, Mela, that was not your nurse. I'm your nurse. I'm so sorry about that. Do you mind telling me what happened? So I was free. I was free to tell her what happened. Fine. I got a doctor. It was a white woman that was very understanding. And during this process of them trying to help me, there was a point where I took out the pills through my mouth by vomiting. That's disgusting. And I felt so embarrassed. I was crying, was saying sorry to them, I was apologizing because I felt embarrassed, blah 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 blah. But at that stage, I passed out. I don't know what happened at that moment when I passed out, but I passed out, and I woke up, I don't know after how many minutes, but it was not I was after how many minutes, but I did wake up eventually. And when I woke up, I felt a little bit better. The stomach wasn't very bad like it was Kalemi. So yeah, they gave me a repo and this other thing that was pulling pills. I don't know how but very busy way to my body was busy, but it light as well. So I fell for a few hours, and then I'm like, okay, sharp man, go to okay. Still the same night, I think that was the morning, early hours in the morning. So we can't let you go home because right now you might feel like you're okay. You might not be like, we can't let you go home now because Ipilis might have like done any damage inside the stomach that we don't know or that we're not aware of at this moment in time right now. So we need to monitor you. We need to put you in ICU. ICU. Hello, my mind ICU, but I'm alive. So yeah, I was in ICU for 3 days, and then I got another doctor. The other doctor said, Mamela, when I physically sharp ula, except the operation yakho, yeah, was a bilisi, we just we can fix that in no time. But whatever that you're going through, it got to do with. So I know someone that can assist you. So I'm gonna call a friend to come through and talk to you. So he called someone to come through, which was my psychiatrist, Dr. Kader. So my psychiatrist came through. That guy, guys, he gave me the options as usual. The first option, it's not an option because you are not forced. Actually, it didn't give me any options. One you're not forced. You have volunteer to go to Aikiso clinic. It's a mental institution clinic. You do things the way that you want to do it. It's a private. You do things the way you want to do it, and you are not forced to do anything, Payana. You just do things on your own pace, on your own way. But if you don't agree to come with me to a Aikiso, they're gonna take you to Elindahia because you're a danger to yourself. And with the scars, at that time, scars were still like visible. The scars and everything, we can actually see that you are a danger to yourself. So you can't go home. We'll put you in Elindahia if you don't take this option. I'm like, but that doesn't sound like an option. But okay, I don't want to go to Elindahia. I've heard stories about Elindahia, and I feel like I'm not mad. So I'll go to Aikiso. Father agreed to that. They did the transfer papers, and I called my colleagues, and then they transported me to Aikiso in Mendatin, where I spent 21 days. It was very, very hard because I had to open up like from the core to my psychiatrist and my psychologist as well. And then I was on medication, and then they confirmed that I had depression, anxiety, and bipolar. So during that process, I was able to work on me, and I met some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. Some of them are still in my life. They're my friends. And that was a very nice and not nice journey because I had to face my demons like face to face. And I used to face my demons, but I used to choose which demons to face. I didn't mention I was kidnapped, raped, tortured for 5 days. Like right now, because I've made peace with it. I have forgiven the person fully, and I've moved on with my life, which was one of the things that was holding me back. Like that one thing was holding me back because of my understanding. It happened, so let's move on. I didn't realize it's actually working on me. And in my head, that thing, it happened. And this person was under the impression of man's out change and be straight, blah, 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 blah. You know, I don't like to talk about it. Like, I don't like talking about it. I'm trying to browse through it even now. Because after I talked to my psychologist about it, I realized that it really fucked me over, even though I feel like it never did, but it really fucked me over. And from someone who used to talk about it like nothing, right now it's kind of hard for me to talk about it. So anyway, back to the video. So yeah, I was fine. I was discharged. I was fine. I was still on medication. And then at some point in time, after this year, I stopped taking my medication from last year actually. I don't know why, guys. It's not a good idea. If you are on medication for your mental illness, guys, please take your medication. I don't think the decision that I took was a very good decision, because I'm back. I'm not back like with bottom, but I'm somewhere here. I'm no longer there. So this year I was fucked over again. So I didn't want to go back to my psychiatrist. I didn't want to go back to my psychiatrist because I didn't want to, like, that whole journey and all of that. At work we have Ask Nelson, so I called them. They gave me a psychology or a counselor, phone counselor, whatever. Because right now I was dealing with insomnia, like a very bad one, unlali, guys. Being honest, like unlali, guys. And if I sleep, I always have bad dreams that wake me in between my sleeps. And one of the things that came back from the past that is haunting me on my dreams is my mom and my dad and the guy that kidnapped me. So in between my dreams, there's always those things. So I don't get the full 8 hours sleep. If it's 8 hours, 6 hours, I don't know. I don't get any of that. So I called the person, and then the person, I talked to the person. The person told me, Mela, I know what you're going through right now, PTSD. Excuse me, and we need to treat it. I'm not really 100% sure, but everything that you just told me, clear phone call, that's PTSD, and it's very dangerous. We need to treat it. We need to take medication for it. We need to talk about things. But I haven't seen the person. Guys, I'm gonna take care of my life. I'm gonna try and take care of my life. I'm hoping for a miracle. I love living. I think I want to live. I want to continue living. I want to continue breathing, and I want to continue doing good things in life. I'm not gonna say that I don't want to take the shortcut now and again. I do, and I have all the tools that can help me, but a lot of things within myself are trying to take those things away, and I'm not using the tools that I have to be better. But hopefully when I update you about my mental journey, things will be different. I'm not sure. Being honest, I'm not sure, because I feel like anything that I try, it worked for a couple of days or a couple of months, and then pinde. Yeah, I just don't know. I feel like, I don't know, and I'm getting emotional right now. I don't know, but that was it from me today. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. If you have anything that you dealt with, just know that you are not alone. There's a lot of us, and if you have any better way of coping with life, please do let me know. Being honest, I need coping mechanism except alcohol. I didn't say that. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. See you on the next video. Bye.